Corporate citizenship is a big topic for companies today, but how would you set this up and what is important if you want to do so? And as I myself don't have any clue about that, I invited Christine, who is a real expert in this. Maybe at the beginning, tell us a bit about yourself and how long have you been in this field already?
I'm Christine, and more than 10 years I'm responsible for corporate social responsibility.
So fantastic. You're the expert that we need today. Maybe we start with the simplest question for you.
Yes.
What is actually corporate citizenship?
If you talk about corporate citizenship, it's a part of corporate social responsibility. This is the part where we give back something of the success and profit from the company. And in corporate citizenship, we have 4 aspects. The first one is to donate. The second one is to make it like social sponsoring, yes, to support the NGOs or non-profits. The third one is to make a volunteering with your employees, to have more awareness with the employees as a part of the society and citizenship. And the fourth one is to make a corporate political activism. Yes, but it's not grounded in every company, and it's at the moment not the state of the art.
Okay, and it could also be seen as lobbyists.
Yes, and I think it's very difficult for a company to make a political activism because this is the part of the politics in the government.
Okay, can you share any examples, any innovative or successful examples of corporate citizenship?
Oh yes, I think skills-based volunteering, where you have a know-how transfer to NGOs or equality people. I think this is a fine example where you can make a real impact. If you do not know exactly where you can build your impact logic, I think there's a very brilliant site on the Fineo side to develop a fine impact logic with some example.
What advice would you give to someone? Well, if they wanted to set up this scratch, if there was no structure, what would you say?
Ask them, in what kind of direction should we all go from the company? Make a strategy, catch your C-level. The third one is make a survey. The fourth one is the big relevant participation of all the employees, and build communities and make it visible and honor all the employees who are engaged in this program.
Corporate citizenship. Well, what's in it for the company? What's in it for society? What's in it for any other organization?
Yes, it's really relevant for the company. It's not the should I pay attention on corporate citizenship. It's the question, how? And why is it so relevant to engage? Because it's relevant for the shareholder that they say there's a solid company for the upcoming future and to minimize the risks on this. And it's relevant for the employer brand because the young employees are very interested in to have a purposeful job. It's relevant for the companies that they have the best talents for tomorrow. Yes? And if they want a purposeful company, so you have to be purposeful in your corporate citizenship program.
Something that we see everywhere now. Young people especially, are looking for this purpose.
Yes. In the first interviews, there are the questions. What are you doing in your purpose and what are you doing for tomorrow?
Yes, and that's not only about climate change, I guess, it's also about the social topics.
Oh yes, and social topics are the same.
Different companies or different departments of a company. Can you give us a few examples? For example, what could a bakery do?
Oh, a bakery, they're very excellent for food sharing.
Yeah, that's logic. And what about a textile factory? What could they do?
Oh, I think there are 2 topics. For example, education and awareness for the human rights in their supply chain. they can co-create repairing program.
And what about, for example, marketing department? I mean, most of the companies have those.
Yes. Marketing department can support the NGOs with their websites or how they can make a customer journey. Yes. And they can support them in all the marketing trends because the NGOs and the non-profits are not specialized in marketeers because they have their knowledge to support the society, but not the marketing skills.
Yes, of course. Yeah. What about HR?
I think people of the HR can support underprivileged people in their CV training or interview training and everything to, in the CV.
Great insights, Christine. Thank you so much. And I'm really happy that you came here and told us so much about your work and how important it is.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure for me. Thank you, Anne.